Hello, come in and have a seat. So you are the investment advisor that has been cold calling me for the last year. Please tell me about what you do.
Yes, it's very nice to finally meet you, a face behind the voice so to speak. My name is Jack Dewey, and I'm one of the founding partners in the investment firm Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Well, I'm looking for some good investment advice. What do you have for me?
I see that you have your running shoes on, and I couldn't help but remember when I would swim in the Cape Cod Canal with my running shoes on, just to make it more difficult.
Excuse me, but to make what more difficult?
Pretty much anything, but certainly that.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm very busy, and I don't have a lot of time. Maybe we should do this another time.
Nonsense. Sit down and listen to me talk about my great deeds.
But,
You see, the Cape Cod Canal is one of the most treacherous waterways in the United States. That's because it is surrounded by three separate bodies of water, which all have quite different tide schedules. When I was first trying for the Olympics, I would swim against the current in the canal. Sometimes it would reach such a ferocious velocity that spectators would come out to watch.
oh my. The Olympics. You really expect me to?
Yes, I was trained by Weissmuller himself. Anyway, the current was often too strong for some small boats, and I would pull them through the canal by grabbing the bowline with my teeth.
Well, that would explain the beautiful smile. I had assumed that you just like sucking feces through a straw.
Soon enough I was such a tremendous attraction that people would drive from hundreds of miles away to see me brave the huge tidal surges. At first we started charging people to get their boats towed, then we started charging people to watch, and I became very rich. And because I was now rich, I was also now very smart. So I started this company where you give me all of your money, and I promise to make it grow, and I get to charge you a lot of fees.
Do you know what you are doing?
Of course, just ask my friend Dave Backstrand. I gave him some advice and he got stupid rich, like, overnight.
Oh my. Can I speak with Mr. Backstrand and hear directly from him how much money you made for him?
No. He is in jail.
Oh my. What happened?
Well, the secret stock that I told him to buy made him a multimillionaire. So he immediately went out to buy a boat. But he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, so he bought a boat over the internet. It was kind of like when the Three Stooges buy a racehorse sight unseen. Of course the horse is a swayback and can hardly stand up, never mind run a race. Well, my friend Dave Backstrand bought a swayback boat. Just a piece of garbage.
Is this going somewhere?
He didn't even have a place to store the boat when he bought it. So I called some of my people there on the Cape.
Your people? Whatever do you mean?
Oh, my family has competed in boat racing all around Cape Cod since the Pilgrims were there. I personally have crewed 2 transatlantic races and have won many prestigious trophies. I am probably the closest thing to royalty you have ever met.
Excuse me, but I shook the hand of the King of Sweden, and I've been honored to be invited to attend an audience with the Pope.
Well, that's a pretty small-time king, and the Pope probably had his cock in your ass. Anyway, I digress. Stop interrupting me. I want to finish my story about my friend Dave Backstrand, and what a stupid fuck he is. So I get him a slip for his boat, and he wants to thank me by taking me and my family out for a day of boating.
How much longer is this going to take? I just want to know how much money you have made for him.
So we get on the boat and I ask him where the life jackets are, and he says that he's never seen them. And he calls me a pussy. Says that only pussies wear life jackets. Then his boss shows up with his bimbo, and she is drinking peppermint schnapps right out of the bottle.
How much money do I have to give you to get you out of here? Will 50,000 be enough?
So we motor down to Woods Hole, and it becomes very evident that my friend Dave Backstrand does not know shit about boats.
Did you say Woods Hole? What is that?
Oh, you really have a small brain, don't you? It's called Woods Hole because it is like a hole in the water. Didn't you listen when I explained about the tides the canal?
How about 100,000?
Well, the tides in Woods Hole are just like that, except mad, like Mike Tyson.
Okay. Just tell me how much money you made him, and how he ended up in jail.
Do you get the Woods Hole thing? Fuckface.
I will give you $250,000 to get out of here right now.
So, I am scared that this boat ride will end badly and I demand that my friend Dave Baxter let us off in Woods Hole, but he just calls me a pussy. But he agrees to turn around and head back, but he is so stupid that he steers the boat onto some rocks and he bends the propeller.
Oh my god. What is that horrible smell? Oh my god.
Oh, I just farted. I was hoping that it would go straight up and not over to you. I have bad teeth, so consequently I don't chew my food properly, and that leads to some minor digestion issues sometimes.
What was that noise?
I just leaked another one, sorry.
Can we make it $500,000?
So my friend Dave Baxter has his fucking boat stuck on the racks with a bent propeller and he tells the drunk bimbo to get into the water and help pull the boat off the racks.
If you are so fucking smart and such a good boater, why didn't you take over?
Because I was trying to get the boss to open an account with me so I could charge him excessive fees.
$750,000. Please. I'll give you $750,000 to go away.
So my dumb fuck friend Dave Baxter gets the bimbo behind the boat and he guns the engine, of course forgetting that the boat has a propeller and not wheels.
Let me guess. Bimbo soup.
You got it. And I almost had a boss too. I swear in another 30 seconds he would have been signing $1 million account over to me. If my stupid friend Dave Baxter had just waited another 30 seconds, I would have had a big account.
So that's the number then, $1 million.
Yes, that's it. And the fee is 10% annually.
10%? Are you fucking crazy? No way. Wait, what finally happened to the bimbo?
So then I tell my friend Dave Baxter to call the Coast Guard emergency number on the CB radio.
Okay. You win. I'll invest $1 million at 10% annually. Where the fuck do I sign?
Good. Next time I'll tell you all about Vietnam.